Hey guys, it's Melissa with the Keto Butlers. In this video, we're gonna talk about keto in pregnancy and breastfeeding. Now, I am not a doctor or a medical professional. I'm gonna share from my own personal experience and some of just the knowledge that I've gained over the last 5 years. But be sure to check with your medical professional before you make any major dietary changes or even add any supplements during pregnancy or while breastfeeding. Now, before we begin also, I wanna make sure you subscribe to our channel. Comment below if you have any questions. I would love to connect with you and help you out along this journey. All right, so let's jump into this. Okay, I'm gonna share my personal experience. Like I said, I am a mom of 4 beautiful children, and in my last 2 pregnancies, I actually followed a low carb, kind of modified keto diet, as well as adding in exogenous ketones underneath the supervision of my doctor. So I'm gonna share with you my experience with that and what I would recommend. Now, doing a modified keto diet or even low carb during pregnancy can be a really healthy thing for you. It's really important that you try to omit those overly processed foods, that you omit, the artificial sweeteners, the toxins in pregnancy, all those things that you really don't want baby to have. So following a more clean, low carb lifestyle is going to be a great healthy fit for you in pregnancy. It's really important though that if you are doing more keto or low carb, to make sure that you're getting a lot of nutrients in your diet. And that's where people can go wrong with keto. Sometimes we think of keto and we think of steak and butter and bacon, and that's all we're eating. And that's not really it. It's really important to be following more of a clean keto diet, to getting a lot of nutrient-rich foods in your diet. So for example, eating a lot of different proteins like salmon, turkey, chicken, grass-fed beef, pork, fish, those kinds of things, a wide variety, as well as a lot of really healthy like dark green vegetables, a lot of berries and healthy fruits, adding in those really healthy fats as well. So I did eat some carbs in pregnancy, especially when I felt like my body needed them. So really just listen to your body, but a low carb approach in your pregnancy can be really healthy. And especially with people who have gestational diabetes, hopefully your doctor is going to be encouraging you to limit your sugar intake, limit your carb intake during that time. So following low carb, or even like I said, a modified clean keto diet might be a really, really great fit for you. Now, my doctor was very familiar with the keto diet and ketosis, the benefits of my body and my brain running on ketones. So she was supportive of me drinking exogenous ketones in pregnancy as well. Now, it's really important, not all ketones are made the same. We drink pure therapeutic ketones that are bioidentical to the ones our body naturally produces. And so that's what I brought to my doctor. I showed it to her, and she gave me the go-ahead to drink it in pregnancy because she understood it was a clean, healthy fuel source for my brain. Now, I wasn't trying to lose weight in pregnancy. I just wanted to have a healthy body and brain. And that's what the ketones helped me to do. They helped give me the energy I needed. They helped me actually sleep better at night. They helped lift my mood. They helped me have more appetite control and control over my cravings, which really helped me to not gain too much in my pregnancy, but be able to reach my goals. So that was my personal experience. So definitely check with your doctor to see what might be a good fit for you. Now, let's talk a little bit about your body being in ketosis in pregnancy and baby even being born in a mild state of ketosis. Now, this is very natural, and all babies are born in a mild state of ketosis. Why is that? That's because it's very normal for a mom's body to be in ketosis in pregnancy, as well as for a baby's body to be producing ketones for brain growth. We know that when babies are born, those first couple months, first couple years, their brain is growing at such a fast rate. And the best fuel for the brain is ketones. That's the way God designed us. So I find this fascinating. So babies are actually born in ketosis, so it's very healthy. It's very healthy for them. And babies who are breastfed actually stay in that mild state of ketosis until formula or solid food is introduced that has more glucose or sugar in it. So what does that tell us? It tells us that ketones are an amazing fuel source for the brain. It's our native state of being at birth. And so that really encourages me that it's a wonderful and healthy state for us to be in as an adult as well. So after pregnancy, I continued to follow a low carb lifestyle as well while breastfeeding. And I have a couple tips around this. Now, it is really important to listen to your body while breastfeeding to make sure that you and baby have what you need, and do this under the supervision of your doctor. But I found that following that same modified clean keto diet, low carb lifestyle was a really great fit. Now, if I needed to eat some more carbs, some days I would, and I would give myself that grace and flexibility. And I also did drink exogenous ketones through my breastfeeding journey as well. So a couple tips around this: when your body is in ketosis, whether it's through diet or it's through drinking exogenous ketones, one thing that can happen is your body starts to flush out toxins, it starts to flush out inflammation. Now, that's a really good thing. However, it can sometimes be a diuretic and cause you to lose some of the water in your system, and even lose some electrolytes. So it's easy to get dehydrated. So that's one of my main tips that I would encourage mamas who are following low carb or keto, or they're adding in exogenous ketones in breastfeeding, is to make sure that you're staying properly hydrated. So make sure that you are drinking up to about half your body weight in ounces of water, up to about 100 ounces, and adding in those clean, healthy, low sugar electrolytes as needed as well, to make sure you stay hydrated, because that's really important for your milk supply. It's also important to get that variety in your diet for your milk supply as well. But I personally had an amazing experience in my last 2 pregnancies and while breastfeeding. My milk supply stayed really strong. I'm actually currently breastfeeding my 11-month-old son. We're getting close to that year mark, but it has been an amazing journey. One other thing I will share: some people ask me, can I fast while I'm breastfeeding? Now, I personally chose not to fast. I think when my calorie intake would get too low, I could notice a difference in my milk supply, so I chose not to fast, especially in those first 6 to 9 months in breastfeeding. Now that we're getting towards the end of our journey, I'm adding in intermittent fasting and finding that it's a great fit. But I have not done any 24-hour or any extended fast yet, and I probably won't do that until baby is fully weaned. So this is my personal experience. Like I said, check with your doctor, your medical professional, share what your goals are with them, share what you know, ask questions, but always go off of their advice. But also know, not all doctors are as familiar with ketosis. Not all doctors are as familiar with the keto diet or even exogenous ketones. So keep that in mind as well. And if you have any questions, please reach out, comment below those questions, be happy to connect with you. And of course, subscribe to our channel and follow for more.